All right, I think we are live now. Sorry for the wait.
Welcome on in.
Yeah, so we are just now dropping into McCarthy versus Faster Than Austin, which is totally baloney. He will never be faster than me.
Didn't you go straight off the couch onto a 5K and we're reasonably within the same neighborhood time-wise?
I definitely went straight off the couch. I got drunk one day and decided to sign up for a 5K. I almost said 5 and under. This is a different sport.
Different sport,
5K.
different thing.
And I ran that race, and I did better than the average. Suck it.
Slightly above average is the story of your life, isn't it?
You know it. All right. So, how are they doing here? We joined in a little bit into the game.
Looks like we're still in the first end here.
Yeah. Let's see. This is first of McCarthy's second stones.
And that hit is going to just flash the house.
You know, it is an early morning game. It takes everybody a little bit of time to get going.
Hell, we're not even playing, and I'm not ready to go yet.
Oh,
but here
not
we are.
at all, man. I could not sleep last night. Freddie Freeman, he hit that fucking grand slam, and I couldn't stop thinking about it.
You're not the only one. That was pretty awesome.
And the call by the broadcasters to shout out Gibby.
Yep.
That was all time. Do you know that's the first walk-off grand slam in World Series history?
I read that. I can't believe that in all the years they've been doing that,
right?
It hasn't happened yet.
And in the postseason, I think it's only happened twice, and one of those was Gibson on the Dodgers.
Oh, in the 89?
88.
88,
yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yep. We're sports people. See, we know things.
So that draw from Peter Johns there slides to the back of the 4-foot, but it's sitting in play, and looks like they're sitting 2 at the moment.
Oh, my gosh. See, we're amateurs here. We got the game up now.
But we're already doing better than yesterday, so I'll take it.
Hey, we got a producer over here, Taylor, and she is, telling us what to do, keeping us in check, because we're the idiots over here. She's the one keeping this ship afloat.
It takes a village, people. Pun sort of intended. It looks like we're going to get a hit call here. Based on where Alex holding this broom.
Excellent.
This is going to be, it looks like the first stone from Darius on Team McCarthy.
Let's see. Yellow's got a couple in the house, but just behind the tee line, get a freeze here would be great. I think they're giving hit line, though.
Yeah, definitely hit line.
It's early in the game. Sometimes you like to just keep it clean, not give up a big end. It looks like they're gonna take it out. I think they might stick around.
Hit and roll over to the side.
They might stick around. Not for sure.
Nah, I just didn't catch it quite enough.
I said they'd stick around, and they stuck around somewhere.
Well, it's not in the house, but it is in play.
It is in play.
You never know. You could probably work a decent in off of that. It looks like Joel here is going to draw one in. Weight looks pretty decent here. Sweeping to get around the guard there. Maybe for a little bit of weight too. No, that's going to move around.
Their team name is Faster Than Austin, but if I was throwing that stone there, I would have gone right through the house, which is faster. So,
you're not wrong.
Just saying their team name is wrong.
They're definitely not throwing their curling stones faster, which I guess is a good thing since they're sitting 2. All right, looks like Dan McCarthy's up now, and he's going to be throwing a hit on that yellow, the center yellow.
Yes, they just saw this is a little bit more undercover this time. I think it's going to be on the guard
They're
here.
already on it. Looks like it was a little narrow.
Yeah, it's on the guard here, it looks like.
Yeah,
And that's the risk with that shot right there. You do get rid of the guards, so it opens up the hit for one of your next two. Yellow has hammer, though, correct? If I'm counting stones correctly.
No, red has the hammer.
They do? Okay.
They have that helpful hammer graphic there next to Team McCarthy.
You know what, Ryan? I was making fun of you for the glasses yesterday, but they seem to be helping today.
They work for...
In my defense, there is a camera blocking exactly that one part of the screen. So,
that, as the kids say, that's a literal skill issue.
All right.
And so it looks like Joel's second stone is going to come into the house. Maybe? Yep. So that is what they call at the OC Curling Club a Bill Waddington guard.
Oh. Shots fired.
They would have liked that stone to be 6 to 8 feet in front of where it is, but it leaves them sitting 3, but there's a double opportunity here.
Oh, that is not us. That is not us. Don't blame us. Okay, we're back.
That's
we
fine.
are back.
What happened? I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? And here comes the shot from Dan McCarthy. They're sweeping on it right away. Looks like he may have been a bit narrow. Gonna curl over to the side. I think they'll get one.
They got two. Not the two they were
going for, but they did get two.
Oh my gosh, what a shot. Look at them laughing. They're like, oh my gosh, we called that exactly perfect. That's what we meant to do.
Exactly. Yeah. If we had made that shot, we would have gone around telling everybody we meant to do that.
But we did lose the overhead cam on that side.
That's true. But from here, it still looks like yellow shot rock. And it looks like that's going to be... I would guess that's going to be a draw. They're going to ignore that red one and just draw in for 2.
I think you're right there.
Or, well, drawing to sit, too. There's still another round of rocks here. The first stone from the skip Derek Pamikoff, who is most definitely not faster than Austin.
Oh, no. Look, but, he's the one that was talking a big game, so we'll see.
Well, regardless of what he does running, that was actually a pretty decent hit to stick and split the house there.
He should stick to curling, and that's saying something.
And it looks like they're discussing what Team McCarthy's going to do here with Cameron's shot. I think they're trying to play the double here.
I don't think a double is possible there. Those stones look pretty parallel to me.
It's difficult to tell from this angle, but they probably figure we'll at least get one.
They might be able to get a hit and roll over to a sideways freeze. I don't know.
That's going to hit and stick there. That's not going to roll over.
Well, if yellow plays the hit here and sticks, obviously they're going to call the roll to try to prevent the double opportunity. But if they do hit and stick, there is a double opportunity there for yellow.
Yeah, Derek and Joel are discussing it. They definitely want to roll over to our right, their left.
I don't even know what's up or down.
Well, we lost the overhead, so red might be shot, yellow might be shot. I don't know. One way or the other, it seems like it's going to change here. And this is Derek's second shot. So it's yellow's last stone of the end. And it looks like it's pretty close to being online. Looks like
they're sweeping pretty hard now.
It's over curling from what they wanted.
If they do make this hit, it's going to make the double a lot easier for McCarthy's team.
And it rolls over much closer.
Oh, that is not what they wanted. The pressure is on Cameron Ross. Can he do it?
Are they going to do it, or are they going to...
Hey, he's been on Team McBride. He's gone back-to-back club nationals. If he does not make this, it will be an embarrassment. to him, his team, his club, and even his family.
I agree with that. There's no higher stakes than the first end on Saturday morning.
There's literally no pressure on this shot.
At the Orange County Curling Club Death by Numbers Bonspiel, hosted by Curl Vegas. And here comes the delivery.
Oh, that looks like a Club National delivery right there.
Alec is sweeping for line there, and it's gonna...
Oh, yeah, sweep that ice. It definitely picked. That's Cameron Ross. He was sweeping the ice. He's a professional. He knows how to make excuses right out of the gate. That definitely, according to Cameron Ross, picked out of his hand, and he has swept away the debris. He has saved himself from embarrassment.
That's some high-level excusing.
Ryan, that was still kind of embarrassing, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, a little microphone issues there.
And with that, I believe Team Faster Than Austin scored 1, and they are up next. There's Jackie with the first stone of the second end. Seems like that's going to be maybe like a 3 to 4 zone guard here. And it lands just off the center line. Decent guard. Team McCarthy with the hammer is going to call for the corner guard with their first stone from Alec.
Yeah. Corner guard, pretty classic setup shot there. Lately, I've been preferring doing the come around the center guard before the other team can do it. There's a lot more of an aggressive call, and, you know, just different options. I like it. It was a great corner guard.
Very nice from Alec there, or Jackie. Jackie's up next. Alec's on the other team. Yeah, I tend to like to be a little bit more aggressive too in those situations where I'd like to get something in the house a little early, put the pressure on a little early, just shrink the scoring area by that much more.
I agree.
Make the other team think about it a little more rather than just defaulting to the typical playbook here.
Jackie's not too happy about that shot, already looking away from it.
You know, they say if you turn your back on it, it might turn a bad shot into a good shot.
And you know what? It turned into a shot. That's not the worst. It could be worse. Hey, blocks off the come around on the corner guard.
That's true. And they have one in the house now.
And you still kind of have a center guard. I mean, it's just as center as the other one, just on the other side now.
Pretty much.
You know what? All around, great shot. Jackie has just come back to curling after being out for, I think, like a year or two. After having multiple surgeries on her hip. And now she's back curling. I think this is probably her second Bonspiel back. So even making a shot like that is incredible.
Yeah, it's good to see her back out there and playing again after such an extended absence.
Yeah.
Ooh, and so that's definitely not what they wanted to do. The second stone from Team McCarthy there ends up tapping that yellow guard into the house with a very wide split.
No, yellow is set up pretty decent here now.
Yeah, and it looks like the call here for Peter's first shot is to draw around and get that third one in there. As it comes down the sheet, it's looking pretty good. They're not sweeping it at all. Maybe it might cruise. Oh, that's probably gonna settle towards the back of the house.
Darius on the sweep, the 6 feet of fury, and it's going to sit there. And you know what? You know what we call this in the SoCal curling industry?
What do we call it in the SoCal
We call
curling
this
industry?
an OC biter end. So OC biters, you just get a lot of stones out there on the rings, outer rings. The other team chooses to ignore them because, hey, they're so far out of the scoring area. Let's just go to the 4-foot. You miss a few of those stones, now you're looking at a big end.
And that's why they call them the OC biters. They'll come back and bite you. Looks like the call for this shot from Darius is going to be a draw to the button here area. Looks like it's an okay release here. They're not sweeping it yet. And as you
sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes a bad thing.
Yeah, it looks.
Oh, it's looking
curling.
really good.
Yeah,
they wanted to get it buried.
There
you
go. You should go now.
Last few feet, that's when you really can get it to curl.
There you
Real
go.
nice sweep there.
Pretty good shot there.
Want it to be a little bit more undercover, but
yeah, they do have a look
that's
at
nice.
about half of it, and it looks like Derek's going to call for the hit to get rid of that one right away.
All right.
Here comes the hit from Peter Johns.
Peter Johns. He's gliding there like he glides through the sky.
And he really committed to the bit too, wearing shorts out there while curling. That's next level stuff.
Oh man, the cut off sleeves. I didn't even see what that shot was because I was just looking at it.
Oh,
look,
hit.
Another stone
And
out there
roll,
on the OC biter ring.
And
Incredible.
that roll all the way to the wings, but it stays in the house. Another OC biter. So now the pressure's on Team McCarthy here a little bit. They're staring at 4, but they're all around the wings of the house, so you've got plenty of room to work with to take those away.
And they're going for another draw here, right?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do it. It's the right call. It just gets so scary when you have 4 of your opponent's stones in the house.
Yeah, the pressure is definitely on to get something around that 4 foot there to try and negate those and make it more difficult for a big end, especially this early in the game. And it needs to curl a little bit more. Got to sweep it. That's going to be a pretty decent draw right around to the button, but it's just as exposed as the one before it, and looks like Derek is going to call the hit on that one again. This time the stone is coming from Joel.
Joel also was on Team McBride.
That's
going
true.
to Club Nationals back to back. This might break the team apart. They might never be the same.
They might not. And based on that,
that was a stone.
well, that was a stone. Joel makes a better door than a window, but it looks like it went just wide of that red one, and it's still sitting there right on the top of the button. Now, Team McCarthy has an opportunity to.
Now, the worst part about that shot, though, Ryan, was they moved their yellow OC biter into almost the 8-foot ring, which is not good news for the OC biter end.
No, not at all.
That's the worst thing you can do here.
That's not a biter. That's a full-on scoring stone.
All right, Dan McCarthy coming down, trying to, I think, get another one in the house, but still be a bit of a guard.
It looks like
risk setting up a double opportunity here, but you really... Okay, this is looking pretty good. Might chip off of the guard.
It's going to chip off the guard.
And that's totally fine. Oh,
Ooh.
We thought it was chipping. It really hit and rolled.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
It does have a jam opportunity on the back stone, though, here.
Yeah. It's not as straightforward of a hit as the previous shot calls were. There is that jam opportunity, as you mentioned, but Derek's going for it anyway.
And now, here's the thing. If Joel misses this shot, it was not his fault. It was Derek Pamkoff's fault. He's the one coming out here trying to say he's faster than me. But these shot calls, slow.
Oh, and he's going to get the guard.
Wow. All right. Wow, this was looking all yellow for a while. But, they did get the guard out of the way, forces Team McCarthy to put up the guard, put it right back.
That is true. Rather than trying to get another one in scoring position, it forces them to play a little bit more safe and get something in there to block the path to protect that red one there right on the button. Here's the first stone from Dan, or second stone. And they're sweeping right away. I'm worried this might curl too much.
I think it just might be... No? They're trying to get it to curl every inch. Oh my gosh. That was all the sweepers.
Oh, wow.
Dan McCarthy did his job. You leave it to the sweepers. If it doesn't get there, you have someone to blame. It's all about who you can blame, what you can blame. It's not about just playing good as a team. It's about how you protect your own self-image.
Exactly. When you're delivering, if your shot doesn't make it, it's because the skip called the wrong broom, or the sweepers weren't on it quick enough, or the sweepers were off it too quickly. When you're the skip, if you make a bad call and the shot gets missed, it's because this delivery didn't come down correctly. The sweepers didn't listen to your calls.
The ice changed. The people who did the pebbling, they're new to it. They don't know what they're doing.
Somebody from the next sheet cleaned their broom, so it picked on something. The important thing to remember, though, is when you miss a shot, it's never your fault.
I've never missed a shot in my life.
No, it's always the team messing up.
All right.
Here comes the first shot from Derek. What's he going to do to try and clean up this situation and help his team score a bigger end here?
I don't know what the call is here. I missed it. Are they trying the freeze? The come around the guard and freeze? That's a tight guard to come around. Yeah, that's what they're going for. I kind of liked the run back hit on the guard. Double those out. Because you are sitting pretty good with those OC biters.
Looks like it's just gonna... Okay. Thought they might make it around, but they tapped the guard a little more into better position for them. Now he's looking at calling that tap back on that red guard.
Depending how this game shakes out, we might need to do a post-game interview to see what the heck they were thinking on that shot.
Maybe.
But, up one, yellow's up one, red sitting one. Maybe it was just a conservative shot. You don't want to give up a 2 here without hammer.
Yeah, Team McCarthy really would like to get 2 out of this one with the hammer in the second end.
And they're set up pretty well to do that. Get a little tap back here, draw in. No sweeping yet, but they are close. Alec wants to sweep. Look at him. He wants to go, and he's going.
Now's the time.
Stone's looking real good. Is it too hot, or is it perfect?
It seems like it's a little too hot.
Cameron Ross. Get out of the way. Okay, looks pretty good.
Okay.
Sitting 2 now. That was a great shot, and you still have a great guard. Now, Derek's looking at the corner run back. I like it. I like this call.
It's
not a long run. Longer than you probably want, but...
That's a decent call. I like it. I think if we were playing this game, we probably would look at doing something very similar to that.
Oh, I would be calling this shot all day.
It's a little bit of a longer run, longer double, but it's definitely there.
A good curler would make this, so let's see.
A good curler would make this. And we would make this because we're good curlers.
You said it, not me.
That's why we're sitting here.
Hey, we would do everything we could, but if we missed, it would be because of the ice or some kind of issue.
Or the sweepers.
The other team, moved a little bit, distracted us.
Exactly. Like we said earlier, it's never your fault. And
real close. Did not get enough curl. And now, Team McCarthy is looking to draw in 4-3.
Quite the reversal of fortune here in this end. Earlier, they were staring down 4, and now they have the opportunity to just draw in for 3 here and take a 2-point lead.
Cameron Ross can save himself from embarrassment that we saw in that first end.
Yes, absolutely. This is the redemption shot right here.
There's no excuses this time.
There are no excuses. This is Hammer. You can do whatever you want. You have
he's sweeping the ice. He was sweeping the ice. It might have picked again. Right out of his hand. It looks good, though. You didn't need that excuse, Cameron.
No, you don't need to pre-excuse here. You've got this.
What a shot. What a shot.
Very nice draw for 3 there.
Now, if that was me throwing the stone, I would have thrown it right through the house. Not because I missed or got excited, but because I tend to play a little better when the score is really close. Keeps me engaged in the game. Once I start getting a lead, I just stop paying attention. I look at the other sheets, and before you know it, we're losing, getting drinks handed to us for free.
When you put it that way, losing doesn't sound too bad.
It does not. It does not.
Even with the promise of free drinks at the end, though, a win still feels better, I think.
It always feels good.
Now here in the third end, we'll see what Faster Than Austin can do with the hammer.
Sorry about that. Our producer has been messaging us asking for our burrito order. We are getting breakfast burritos. Stay tuned for that. This stream might turn into a bit of a mukbang later.
ASMR. All right.
Our producer is saying no.
I immediately regret.
No, please no. God, no. Please no.
So on that note, let's return to our game here.
Oh, we got both overhead houses now. That's exciting.
Oh, awesome. The feed is back. That house, though. I'm not sure about that design.
I have no idea what's going on there. They paid for it, though. Someone sponsored that house, so they got a club open. It's because of them. So, I think
that is a good point.
I think it's just hard to see from the stream, but I do see some faint lines of rings there.
Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I see it. So I don't know if that's an optical illusion or if it's really there, but
you know what? I would actually kind of like to play on that house because, you have the lines lining up the angles for you, nice 90-degree.
That is true.
Yeah.
Those hash marks probably can help out with the angles a little bit.
Remember where to put your broom? It's like, I was at like 93, 94 between the two.
Exactly.
Shiloh is asking for a breakfast burrito. She is not here. She is in Vegas, pretty much running this spiel. So, sorry, you're going to have to get your own. We spent all of our money on this live stream, so I am not even going to Postmates you a breakfast burrito. You are on your own. Take it out of the Bonspiel funds. You're running the whole thing, and if you go hungry, Spiel's going to fall apart.
Yeah, exactly. And that is a very nice draw there.
Oh, you're paying attention to the game, right?
I mean,
I forgot what we're doing here.
I just came back into it.
I was sorry. Breakfast burritos got brought up. I started thinking about other things.
Yeah. Breakfast burritos, curling.
Oh, I'm gonna live commentate you eating that burrito, Ryan.
Please don't.
You know it.
There's a little bit of a discussion here on where to set their broom for this next shot.
They move that broom around a lot. I think they're going for the hit on the yellow right now.
I think so. Yeah, I would say so. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get around the guard there, at least from this angle. The stone is away, so let's see now. They're not sweeping it too much, or Dan's going for curl here, and that's not going to curl anywhere near as much as they want it to.
Not a bad shot, though.
That's not.
They were talking about that as a plan B option.
Yeah, that.
But you know what happens when you call plan B?
What happens when you call a plan
You're
B?
going to hit the plan B shot every time.
It's in the forefront of your mind at that point.
You think it in your head, but you don't say it out loud.
So that leaves a nice port for... Oh, it looks like he's going to go all the way out and draw onto the side through the port there on the left.
Now, do you think Peter Johns, as a pilot, that really helps him glide on the ice better? Like, he understands the aerodynamics of it. You see him lift his foot up at the end, kind of like a tail fin on an airplane.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you get the wind resistance, so that way you don't slide the whole way down the sheet. You got to stand up and get ready for your next shot.
Exactly. And that's probably why he does not have longer pants. Jin thinks it's because he's too poor to afford the additional fabric. I think it's because of the aerodynamics.
And some people are just built different, where they can go out curling in shorts. I am not one of those people.
I have done it before. I have worn some booty shorts, the same ones that I wore to the 5K that I just got off the couch and ran. You know, people say couch to 5K. I literally went couch to 5K. I haven't ran in, I think, 3 years. And I said, I could do this. How hard could it be? Derek says, oh, it's real hard. You can never do it. I did it. I ran like a 34 minute. It was like 33:40.
For not having ran in years, that's better than I could do.
Just saying. If they didn't want me to talk about it, they could have named their team anything else.
That is a very valid point. They were literally asking for it by naming their team faster than Austin.
I mean, looking at the score, the only thing they're faster at me at is getting to the broom stacking table.
Hey!
Just saying. All right, looks like Team McCarthy's going for the hit here.
Yeah.
The double is there. I like the longhouse double. I think they're going to do it. They're getting the sweeps from Cameron Ross, which he has pushed a few stones in this game. Oh,
there you go.
Is he going to do it too much, though? Oh, it is close. Oh, he is too good at making a stone curl. That's still good. I don't know if that had the weight for the double, to be honest.
Yeah, that didn't look like it had the weight
for the double. He knew it, and so he pushed that stone.
But not a bad result for McCarthy there, as they now have shot rock.
And they're looking real good to sit a few, especially if they get that other yellow out. They might be sitting two right now. It's hard to tell. I think the stone on the 30 is probably a little closer than the stone on the 40.
It's difficult to tell from this angle.
Jackie on the sweep. Sweeping like she hasn't missed a day of curling.
And it's going to over curl. Yep, and looks like Alec will be able to sweep that out the back.
Oh, tough.
That's a tough miss.
Well, it was only close because Jackie swept it straight, you know.
She did. She gave it every possible chance.
A good sweeper still would not have got it.
That's true.
It's true.
It looks like the call here for Dan McCarthy is going to be a draw.
Oh, nice clean release there.
Looking pretty good.
The team is locked in. It was a good throw. Now they just got to get it there. Oh, it is really curling hard.
You got to sweep. You got to sweep it a little more.
Real close. Seemed like he hit what he wanted to. The sweepers didn't get on it right away. Just still figuring out that line.
Yeah, it looks like it curled about a stone too far from what they were going for.
All right, so we're looking at looks like he was calling bumper weight at this. Get a nice little hit and roll in. Joel Calhoun, here he comes.
He's on it right away.
You
Hold
know,
the line.
I bet Joel's even faster than Derek.
I think you're probably right.
I think so.
Oh, and that's going to curl too much and get that red one. Well, that guard did its job.
It did. And now they got another one in the house. So if red ever decides to, they can take that yellow out. But of course, they do not have hammers. So they want to get closer to that 4-foot ring, tying up that scoring area.
Yeah, that's the smart money play right there.
Dan McCarthy just threw this shot. So just throw a touch more weight. Or maybe the ice is sped up a little bit.
And
they are on it right away.
It's going to be close.
They're sweeping for line this time. It looks pretty decent.
I think they've got enough room. Now they're sweeping for curl.
Seems like both teams are having a little bit of issues with that side.
Bump here.
They are in. All right, so they're sitting. Okay. They're saying at least two here.
At least two now, possibly three. Looks like Derek's looking to call for the double on those reds there. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So here's the attempt at the double from Joel's second shot. It's away. They're not sweeping. Looks like Derek's pretty happy with it. Oh, but it's not going to curl over enough.
Yeah, it seems like that line, if you're throwing weight on it, it holds pretty straight, not getting a ton of curl on it.
Yeah, it's looking like the curl is not happening till pretty much right at the end. It's holding pretty straight until it gets across the hog line. And then, as you mentioned, if you throw the weight, you're not going to have enough time to curl back. So it looks like another do it again type shot for Team McCarthy here.
So, more importantly, Jen's asking some questions about this race between me and Derek Pamkoff. She's asking if there's going to be alcohol involved in this race. I don't know what kind of race you think this is. This is serious business. We are not doing any kind of gimmicky runs where we're drinking alcohol. This is going to be an official 5K.
It's a for reals 5K. It's not a curling 5K.
Yeah. You think we're just going to find a little route and run a 5K? No, we are going to get professionals, 5K organizers to run a 5K for us. You heard it here first. We are going to do a fundraiser for Orange County Curling Dedicated Ice 5K.
That's the first time hearing of it.
It's the first and hopefully not the last, because that's just a pretty bold claim, but we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. I think we can do that.
I'm sure
raise some money for a dedicated ice.
If Austin sets his mind to something, it usually ends up happening.
You know, we'll get Team Canada, Team USA. We'll do to come out, and we'll do Canada versus US 5K, and we're gonna do it in the States, obviously.
Obviously,
yeah. All right, now I guess we could commentate on curling. I guess
Speaking of, Derek claims he's good at
See, this
run a
line,
5K faster. Is he going to be able to make a curling shot better?
I think he threw that stone too fast because,
doesn't
again,
look very happy
on
with
that
it.
line, if you throw weight, it does not want to curl.
It looks like they did get one of those red stones, but not what he was going for.
No. The double looked so juicy there, even the single hit and roll. But, you know, he still has hammer. He could still make a draw for his last shot to score one and save himself from embarrassment.
Stay tuned.
Jen, you can absolutely bring alcohol to this 5K, but I think you should just race in it. You can drink while you run. I mean, the 5K that I ran, my local 5K, halfway through the race, there was just a random alcohol stand that someone set up. I don't know if that was alcohol in there or anything. It was not an official organized station. Someone just had a sign that said alcohol, and I ran over and I drank some.
Just a concerned resident making sure that the 5K runners are adequately hydrated.
Yeah.
That person's out here doing the Lord's work.
You know, and
Truly.
if I did not take that shot of alcohols, I probably would have ran a 20-minute 5K.
One shot equals 14 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I was on pace to do 30.
Okay.
So, you know, if I didn't drink that, I probably would have had, you know, the energy to just sprint the last half of the marathon.
You had a little extra gas in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally how that works.
All right. Now here, Derek has the opportunity for just a simple draw. I like that line. We've seen a lot of draws on this path.
Yeah, that's a pretty good line for the draw here. He's got a
High pressure draw.
It is a high pressure shot. He's looking at 2 for sure. Possibly 3.
It is hard to tell. I think it's just 2.
I think it is as well. I think that yellow one there in the 40 is closer than that red one on the 30. Here's the hammer from Derek. They're not sweeping it at all. Joel's studying it intently.
Oh, it's
it's
looking
not-
real good.
It's not curling though.
It curls hard here at the end. That's a great shot right there. As long as they got the weight.
There it goes.
Yeah.
And great draw.
Decent draw. Let's not get crazy here.
Well, you know, the difference between being down 1 versus being down 4.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's huge.
All right. And if you're just tuning in, you better believe that our stream's messed up. Sorry, 1 second.
I'm not even sure what's going on.
Do you ever, Ryan?
Sometimes.
Do you ever?
Sometimes. All right, this shot's going to come into the house here. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. I'm going to guess not.
No, really put the pressure, you know, on T. McCarthy, put a stone in the house.
Oh, I don't disagree, but I don't think that's what they were intending to do. I think T. McCarthy's just going to ignore it for now and call their corner guard.
You're probably right.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get it, too. It looks really good.
You know what else looks really good, Ryan?
Burrito?
You today, this
Aw,
morning. You
thank
did
you.
your hair real nice. Yeah.
So it looks like Derek's trying to do the reverse order guard and draw around. Instead, we'll just draw into the house first and then put the guard up second. And I'm wondering if this is going to be... They're sweeping it now pretty good. I don't think it's going to be too heavy, but it's definitely wide.
Yeah, that side of the ice is just giving everybody. Well, I guess it's going the other way. I don't know.
Well, both of their opening stones went into the house, putting on a little bit of early pressure here.
This is a nice close game, though.
Yeah, we love to see competitive games rather than blowouts.
Yeah, I mean, so I think how the spiel worked, it was a point spiel. Everyone played 2 games, which seeded them into these games. And so this was the... can't remember what seed these 2 were. So this is the 7 and 8 game. Faster than Austin, ranked 7, and then McCarthy was ranked 8. And it looked like the tiebreaker was the draw shot, the draw shot challenge.
Oh, just barely, too.
I don't know how it works. Maybe we can get Shiloh to do a call-in later and explain how all this worked. She is one of the organizers of the event, and she made it too confusing for me to figure out.
Well, Faster Than Austin got their hit there. Opened up the house. Looks like Team McCarthy's going to do the draw behind their corner guard for this next shot.
Interesting that they're not putting up. Wait, you said they're drawing under the corner guard?
That's what it looks like they called.
Interesting.
That's what it looks like with this broom.
Interesting that they want to put up the center guard.
Well, they do have hammer.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're still alive, but this stream is crashing.
Please stand by.
We have our very well paid producer on it.
Somebody local needs to knock on the door and tell them to turn their internet back on. Well, this was going to be a really interesting shot.
Oh, and hopefully we get to see the end of it as well. Sorry, just getting some stuff going here, trying to look into it. We are going to get this stream back up as soon as we can.
We're still here, regardless of whether or not the curling isn't.
All right. Well, in the meantime, we do got graphics, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to take a look at the stream. So it's not on.
Yeah, it looks like it's the feed from Curl Vegas that's having some technical difficulties.
All right. I think we might have it back. No.
We were fooled for a moment.
Well, let's see. Let's check out, see if any of the other games are up and running. We can check something out in the meantime.
Feed from this other sheet seems to be working.
No, I think their entire internet has crashed.
That's a bummer.
That's real exciting. This would be a great time for breakfast burritos. This would be a great breakfast burrito break. Dang. Let's see. Hopefully we can get this stream back up and running soon. Shiloh says that they are rebooting the streams right now, so we should be back up and running soon.
Excellent. Good to hear that it's something they're doing intentionally rather than an internet crash.
Let's see if we can pull up something interesting here. Now, we just have to wait.
Awesome.
So, Ryan, how do you think this Dodgers game is going to go today?
I think the Dodgers are going to win again.
Yeah, I think they completely demoralized the what are they called? The Yankees?
I don't know. I've never been to New York.
It's kind of embarrassing.
I don't ever want to associate with people from New York. But did you see how shell-shocked the Yankees pitcher was after watching that grand slam? Oh, my God.
He's never going to recover from that.
He was just disassociating on his way back to the dugout.
Yeah.
It's going to demoralize the whole team, and they're going to play like crap today, and the Dodgers are going to win 10-0.
You know it. And that's coming from a San Diego Padres fan.
Yep.
Just saying.
Exactly. I'm not a hater. You know, it was either going to be my team or the local team. And since it's the local team, I'm for it, especially against New York.
And, you know, you did just get married, and your wife is a Dodgers fan.
That's
so
true.
if you did not root for them, you would probably be sleeping on the couch.
That's also true. Yeah, I want to make sure that I don't have to sleep on the couch.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
Looks like we're still trying to get the feedback here. Bear with us.
Bear with us. Why do they say bear with us?
I don't know.
It sounds really terrifying to have a bear with us in the room.
Well, it's not that kind of bear. It's like bear, like bearings, like bear with us, following, like get your bearings in that direction, follow us in that direction. That would be my guess.
Oh, Lauren's in the chat. Your wife. She's saying go Dodgers. Spoken like a true Dodgers fan. All right, let's see. Still down? The stream is still down.
We're still working on it. They're still working on it.
We might be up and running, folks.
We are back.
Oh my gosh. That was stressful, guys.
That was.
All right.
We're back now. I don't know what has happened. Let's take a look here. Oh, it looks like Team Faster Than Austin is in pretty decent position here. They're now sitting 3, but all behind the T line.
Yeah, it looks like... What was the call here? Are they doing the freeze, or are they trying to double takeout here? Triple, maybe even.
That line doesn't look like freeze, so I would say they're trying to do a takeout. Looks like hit weight.
Beautiful release. A little clean there. They are ready to go. Cameron wants to sweep.
They both want to sweep. There we go.
Oh my gosh. Dan McCarthy looking like a door right now. Oh, and looks like they made some contact.
Okay.
Nice hit there.
That second yellow jammed on the back one, but it did roll nicely and have them sit shot right on the button. And under some decent cover.
Yeah, they got a great jam opportunity if they tried to hit here, because they only have the corner hit. With this broom, it looks like Derek's going to go for the freeze, maybe a slight tap on the red. He is calling for different broom. Oh, my God, Joel, pay attention. Wake up. Oh, my gosh. They're having a good time out there.
They're having a great time arguing over where to put the broom, whether to put it 2 inches to the left or to the right.
Yeah. I don't know what Joel was doing there, not paying attention. He was probably thinking about breakfast burritos as well.
He probably was. I mean, when would you not think about breakfast burritos at breakfast time? Put the game back.
It's on.
Oh, is it? That's not what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. It's looking pretty good. The sweepers are on it. It looks light.
It does look light. I don't think they're going to make it.
Derek looks more
result.
disappointed than he's going to look after that 5K loss.
I don't think he knows the level of disappointment he's going to feel at that 5K loss. I think that's going to be something new for him.
I don't know why he agreed to this race knowing he's going to lose.
I don't either.
I don't know. All right, Cameron Ross coming down, trying to get another stone in the house.
You got to get around that yellow.
Alec is sweeping.
Got to hold the line
sweeping like his life depends on it. And it might. That might be how this team is ran. Dan McCarthy, he might be putting fear into his team's eyes.
Well, it looks like Alec did his job. It got around the guard. And
he swept it too hard, though. It almost went too far.
If it didn't get that rub off of that red one on the button there.
Sets up a nice little pocket there for yellow to sit in.
Yeah, and that looks like what they're going for. They're just deciding on where to have the broom. See if Joel will pay attention to Derek this time.
Oh my gosh, breakfast burritos are being delivered as we speak.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no one cares about this game right now. So we're just going to switch over. We got breakfast burritos right here, folks. Look how big these are. Ryan, put up your forearm. Look how big these breakfast burritos are. My gosh, they are delicious.
Wonderful.
Shout out Juanitos. They are amazing. All right, I guess we can watch some curling. So Derek's coming down. Nice slide there. Trying to just sit into that pocket of the red stones. They are sweeping with fury.
Very, very hard.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if it has the weight. It's
has
coming. Here it comes.
Oh, it's going to...
Here she comes.
They're going to get it.
A little bit more. Sweep harder. Oh my gosh. Wow.
They had the line, just not quite enough weight.
That team name is starting to look real embarrassing for him right now.
It sure is.
2 stones coming up short in a row. I don't even know how you can look your team in the face after that.
That's quite the underperformance.
Oh. All right, folks. I'm going to wait to eat this breakfast burrito. Let's see here. Cameron getting ready to slide down, draw in for 3. It's looking pretty good out of his hand. Just a nice little clean there. Make sure it doesn't pick again. Oh my gosh. Cameron sweeping the ice again. Did it pick again? He might just do that every time he throws a stone.
He probably just does that every time he throws a stone.
No.
Oh no.
I think it's just to tell when he can tell that it's not going to work.
When he can tell he didn't throw the stone he wanted to throw.
Let's see.
Well, and that one came up a bit short.
Unfortunately. So what was the score on that? That was 2 for red. So 5-2.
That's correct.
After 5 ends. Okay. After 4 ends. Going into the 5th.
Going into the 5th, yeah. Now let's see, going here into the second half of the game, what Team Faster Than Austin can do with being down 3 and the hammer here.
Let's see what they can do.
We got the call for the center line guard here from Alec for Team McCarthy's opening stone. Looking like it'll come in quite nicely for that center guard.
So I'm just checking a few things here on my end. Hold with me. Keep it going, Ryan. You're doing amazing.
Not a bad center guard from Alec there. Looks just off the center line to the left. And Derek's calling here for the corner guard from Jackie here. They're not.
Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Here we go.
Now they got the sweepers on. Has a lot of rotation, so you got to be careful on that sweep because it's going to go a little further than you think.
Yeah, that's not going to curl the way they want it to, and it's going to slip into the house. Probably a little deep. Well, okay. It's right on the button there, but that gives a nice opportunity for them to hit it and take it out, which is what they're going to call for. Calling for about a hack weight hit. Oh, now they're changing it to board weight. Alec feels more comfortable with that. Let's see if he's going to be able to make this one. And the stone's away. It's looking pretty good. Maybe a little outside. Cameron's sweeping for line now. Sweeping it all the way. And it's not going to make it back.
Ooh.
That's a tough miss. Derek is now calling to draw to the top of the house there at the edge of the 12-foot. Right around the 0 there. And Jackie lets this one go. And sweepers are on it right away. It doesn't look like it's going to have enough weight. Oh, that's tough. It ended up being a hog. It didn't even make it to the other side. So that gives Team McCarthy here another opportunity to take out that yellow sitting in the house there.
Now, let's see. I think at this point, Slower Than Austin is looking to blink this end. Oh, no, wait. Again, the color's wrong. Oh, my gosh. I got all mixed up.
No, they're
looking to score
looking
in
to
this
score
end.
in this
Oh,
end.
my gosh.
Here's the shot from Darius. This one's looking a little better. Cameron's, they got to sweep it for curl, and it's not going to come back enough. It's going to miss.
Oh,
Just barely.
That's a great opportunity for Slower Than Austin to get back into this game.
Now Peter Johns is up to throw that top of the house draw. Looks pretty good. No sweeping just yet. And this one's curling pretty well. I think if they leave it alone, it's probably going to be a decent shot. And it looks, just a bit too heavy. Came all the way down and bumped the one that was already there.
It's a tough double, though. I mean, they're close enough, almost completely frozen. You can't. It's going to be tough to get to the left side of that top yellow. That's the best way you would be able to get that double. But even just taking out one, hitting it nose, freezing up to it, that's a good shot if they can make that.
Yeah, it looks like that some variation of that is what they are calling for this shot. They're talking about what weight to throw at it before Darius gets going here. And here's the shot from Darius.
Oh. Gotcha, okay.
And it's looking pretty. Dan sweeping for line. It's curling. Oh, that doesn't look like it's going to have enough weight.
All right, now we got audio back. We thought it was on our end. That was throwing me off. Bear with us, folks.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't notice that the game audio was gone.
Hey, that's why we got producers. I didn't notice either. You know.
That one was a little light, so it just separated those two yellows. Didn't really take anything out of the house, but they've got one of their own in to work with now.
Yeah, this is a much different end than we've been seeing from these two teams. And what are they calling here? Are they calling the hit? Try to just unlock that red. Looking to score big end.
Shot's looking decent from Peter here. That looks like it's going to hit pretty well.
Great weight for that shot.
Very nice.
Sets him up nice and keeps the stone in the house. That's a great shot.
That is a
I would not have thrown a shot like that.
I would not.
Peter Johns threw that?
Peter Johns threw that.
It's the aerodynamics, I'm telling you. All right, now what's Dan going to do here? Is he going to do the same sort of shot, or is he trying to just chip his red? Put a guard up? There's so many options.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what the best play would be.
Best play is to stay home and just commentate the games. Then you don't got to think about it.
That's true, because we're always right from back here. And we have breakfast burritos. And this one's going to stop just high of the Yellowstone there.
Really interesting in developing here.
And it looks like Derek's calling to chip this red one away. And perhaps run their yellow back into that red on the forefoot and take that out as well. And they just get by the guard, and they do.
Ooh, what a shot.
And that one's
to sit 4. Wow, yellow to sit 4. How incredible.
Very, very great shot. Well, that definitely changes things for Team McCarthy. Now the decision is, do they want to hit and try and take a bunch out to limit the damage, or sneak one in there, cut down the scoring area? And looks like they're going for the hit.
I like the hit. You're up 3 right now. Just make sure you stay at least tied here. You still got 2 more stones after this.
Yeah, that's a decent call to try to at least get those 2 top of the house. Oh, well, they got the 1. Now Derek's looking at drawing another one to the top of around the top of the 4-foot, 8-foot area there. Block any draw path for Team McCarthy and help secure their scoring.
It can't be curling as it passes through there. It's got to be coming pretty straight.
I was having a little technical issues there, but we should have game audio back up now for everybody at home.
Sounds good to me.
You know what else sounds good?
Breakfast burritos.
Breakfast burritos. I'm going to dive into one of these breakfast burritos here real quick.
And what happened there? That was supposed to be a draw, and it went way over to the right side way sooner than I would have thought. I'm not sure.
You know what?
If that was a legitimate
I think
pick.
I picked.
That might have legitimately picked. I was too distracted by the breakfast burrito. Looks like so Team McCarthy's going to go for that draw as well. And try to cut down the scoring area now.
What was that? Huh?
What?
Huh? No. Sorry, I got lost. Got lost in the burrito.
It seems to be pretty decent. They're not sweeping it a ton. They just got to make sure it gets by, and then it should be pretty good. Yeah, and it does. Right to the back of the forefoot. Yeah, that's definitely going to help them avoid a bad end.
Yeah, what an end-saving shot right there.
Now the question for Derek and Joel is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to draw to the top and freeze to it? Are you going to try and chip it out?
All right. Well, I just turned off our cameras, so
Okay.
we can eat our burritos, and people don't got to watch us disgustingly eat burritos.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Here, let me take a couple bites, and then you can talk, and then you can take a couple bites while I talk.
I don't know if this is the best way to go about it, but, hey, I'm hungry, and so is Austin, so. Let's see what Derek does here with his first stone of this end. They're going for, looks like the freeze on that red one.
Well, I will say, Ryan, our assistant producer was supposed to have breakfast burritos before the stream started. This was not our fault. Assistant producer did oversleep. That's what happens, I guess, when you're 85 years old or however old my dad is. You just end up sleeping in, I guess. So that's why we have breakfast burritos now.
Must be nice. Well, that stone from Derek came in just a little to the side of where they wanted it. It's still shot rock, just barely, but there's plenty of room for Team McCarthy to get in there, bump it back, and sit for two.
All right. Now, Ryan is taking a bite of his burrito right now. He is nodding his head in approval. He is enjoying it. He is going for some red sauce, some hot sauce. Oh my gosh. Speaking of red sauce, that red stone just chipped that guard. Not what they wanted to do. So yellow's sitting one right now. Big opportunity for teams slower than Austin. So let's see what they are able to do here. I think they're looking at trying to score a big end here, not just score two, but score potentially, what is that, 5?
Potentially 5 if they do this right. Yeah, if they can hit that yellow one the right way, squirt that red out the side, it's going to be very... Oh, this is Hammer, so there's no response from Team McCarthy.
Now this is it. They can get back into the game and then some right now. They are going to spend some time talking about it, looking at it, because they don't want to throw this shot. It's so nerve-wracking. They're just going to look at it for a while.
This is a game-changing shot. Yep. You gotta talk. The longer you talk about it, the longer it's still potentially made.
All right. Let's see. Derek Pamkoff getting into the hack, petting the stone, giving it words of affection, ripping it. He's locked in. He is staring those stones down. He is sliding. He is off. He is away. Clean release. Oh, the sweepers, where they want to go. Look at Peter John. He wants to go. He's got the aerodynamics on the sweep. Jackie's going for the curl. Derek Pamkoff is not happy about it. Oh, my gosh. He missed that, just like he's going to miss the finish line of the 5K.
And with that, it looks like it was a force of one.
A force of one. Opportunity. Oh, so close.
They had a very big opportunity to turn this game completely around.
But alas, all they made was embarrassment for themselves.
Unfortunate.
Is it, though? It's unfortunate for everybody but Derek.
Yes.
Because he's the one that's talking the big game on the 5K. We used to be friends, and then we became competitors. So for the next 6 months, He is my enemy.
Until you beat him at that 5K.
Exactly. All right, Jackie's coming down, throwing a stone. In a little bit of a sweep here. Peter Johns, he's looking to sweep any chance he can. He looks like he's getting cold out there, wearing just shorts and a cut-off sleeve shirt. Alec Mitchell getting into the hack right now. He's lining up real nice. Here he goes. He is sliding.
He's determined.
He is releasing. He is standing. He is looking.
The sweepers
he
are
does
watching.
not look too excited.
The sweepers are watching.
Cameron Ross talking. Dan McCarthy, blank face. He's
Cameron
locked in.
Slightly sweeping.
They got a corner guard.
And that's going to be a corner guard.
Real tight, a little off to the side, but it's a stone in play.
That's right. Guards are only going to help you, except when they don't.
All right. Big sweep here, trying to keep Jackie from having to do a shot of Malort. And oh my gosh, someone get the Malort ready. Shiloh, if you're listening, get the Malort ready for Jackie. I will not let you forget. Our producer is writing down one shot of Malort for Jackie Kopp.
We're keeping track of the hogs over here.
No worries. We got the IT guy from Curl Vegas hopping in, apologizing for the streamus interruptus. Not a big deal at all. I do not mind when I get to show my face full screen. Everybody got to look at it for a while, forced to look at it. I'm not even upset. Doing a great job. The streams are amazing. Thank you for getting all 4 sheets up there with overhead cams looking down the sheet on both sides. It is beautiful. Could not be doing it without you. This is wonderful. All right, now Peter Johns coming down. Look at that delivery. Aerodynamics from all those aeronautics that he does. You know, reason why a lot of people play with him, in addition to him being an amazing person, great curler, is he also can fly you to the Bonspiels.
Just ask David how that went.
All right, Ryan is done eating for now, so we will bring ourselves back. Look at us.
Hey, we're back.
Look at us go. They're probably disappointed that we just brought ourselves back.
I
But,
would,
you know.
I would be too if I was watching this. So it looks like Team McCarthy's going to clear that center guard with this shot here. Yeah, Peel waits the call. They want to open that up. Darius relaying instructions to his sweepers.
All right,
And
now
here's the shot.
let's take a quick look at what the house is looking like for this end. Nothing's going on in there,
It's quite empty.
so let's go back to the game. All right, great hit.
Cleared that center guard, rolled to the side a bit.
Beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh my God, someone just took the double takeout balloon away from this sheet.
That is a shame because the double takeout they made to earn it was a really, really nice one.
Hopefully they can take one of these stones. Oh wait, oh no stones in the house. No double takeout opportunity quite yet.
But this is a call for a draw into the house, so we can start setting up for a potential double takeout opportunity.
That's what slower than Austin should be doing right now, is putting 2 stones perfect for a double takeout. Because they're going to lose this game anyway, so you might as well get some free beers.
Just help yourselves get there faster. It's like that episode of South Park where they didn't want to play baseball anymore, so they tried to outsuck the other team.
That's exactly what it is.
The faster you lose, the faster you can go do other things.
All right, we
Like
got
in
big
curling,
we got big updates here, Ryan.
Big updates.
We got a stone in the house. We got a stone in the house.
The scoring can potentially commence. So Team McCarthy is calling for a draw behind that Yellowstone with this next shot.
Great call. Amazing call.
The more stones we have in the house, the more opportunities for that double takeout.
Look at Darius go right there.
And they're sweeping it right away. You're thinking it might be a little light, it sounds like.
They are sweeping with some fury right there.
They're working for it. It looks like it's going to be close if they get around that yellow.
Ooh. Really close. Just need a little bit more weight on that. They could have got it in a little bit more curl at the end.
Yeah, just need a little bit more weight.
All right, let's see what they're calling over here. So they're calling the hit on that red.
Yeah. Bumper. And here comes this shot from Joel.
Joel does not look too excited about this, but you can see the hope in his eyes as he tilts his head, trying to do some witchcraft to make it curl.
Trying to understand what he's seeing as it misses that redstone.
I think he tilted his head the wrong way. The witchcraft did not work.
Yeah, he tilted his head for line, not for curl, I guess. That leaves Team McCarthy. Looks like they're discussing another draw.
You know,
Looks like they forgot whose turn it was.
What I've noticed is these teams have been discussing drawing a lot, but not once have I heard them talk about painting. Is there a reason for that, Ryan?
I believe because painting is not a curling term.
Interesting. See, Ryan's our curling knowledge guy on this stream, so sometimes we got to check in and get the facts.
Just the facts.
All right, now Dan McCarthy coming down. Nice release. Oh, he looks happy about that. You can tell in his eyes.
The sweepers seem happy about it too.
Yeah, they don't got to do anything.
Yeah, I don't mind a no sweep shot.
Hey, if you don't sweep a shot, that means you missed.
And
they got some sweeps going here.
All right, so they didn't miss because they did sweep a little bit. So they
and you know what they just set up, Ryan? Let's get a close look at this.
They just set up.
That is a double takeout. They are going to hit that right in the crotch. Oh, my gosh. We're going to get that double takeout balloon back. Shiloh, get ready. You should just bring it over to him. Just do it now.
Joel's got the fire in him. I can see it.
Oh, they got it.
He's determined. He's focused. He's dialed in. Here he goes.
Look at him. He is focused in on this shot. That was a clean release. He's still sliding. He knows it's a good shot.
Looks right on the money. They're not even touching it.
He does not look too happy, actually, about that. But he might still get it. Oh! And the double takeout balloon remains on another sheet.
Very close, but no double takeout balloon.
I had to take a moment. That was sad.
It was right there. It was one of the juiciest doubles
Can't
that we've
believe
seen
it.
all game.
Can't even believe it. No double takeout opportunity for Dan McCarthy here.
But there is an opportunity to sit second shot.
Does it even matter?
It's not as exciting. But it is
All
good
right,
for
here
them.
he comes. He's sliding down. Ooh, nice release.
Just
nice,
a light clean. They seem like they feel pretty good about it.
Alec felt left out, so he's going to clean as well. They want to sweep. Look at those sweepers. Those are true professional sweepers right there.
And it's going to be...
Great guard.
Guard. Yep.
That's what they wanted. I like it.
Very nice. Now it looks like team slower than Austin is going for a draw round. For Derek's first here. Now since they've got to try and make up ground for not making that double takeout the shot before.
All right.
Derek looks dialed in. He's not missing this. Here's the shots away.
All right. Let's see here. Oh. Well, they got another stone in, but not going to sit for shot. This is looking like it's going to be a force of one, most likely. Still a few more stones to go.
It seems likely. That shot from Derek there just made it the draw path a little bit more difficult. They do still have the other side of the house to work with. Looks like that's what he's trying to do here. And here comes the first stone from Cameron this end. They're going to draw to the outside of the house. They haven't really played this way too much this end, so I'm not quite sure how the line's behaving, but it looks pretty good. They sweep it, it'll come into the side there quite nicely and sit for second. Oh, no. It's just a little light. Not that bad, though. They can definitely promote that a little with the next stone, depending on the house looks after this one.
Oh, I am getting important updates here from Shiloh, who is on location at the Bonspiel. The team who stole the double takeout balloon was Adam, her husband. That is straight collusion.
That's rigged.
It's rigged. It's absolutely rigged.
Yeah.
So they're just giving themselves free beer?
Yeah, that's 100% rigged.
They better be paying for it themselves. I mean, this is supposed to raise money for Dedicated Ice, and they're trying to steal money out of the pocket from Orange County Curling's Dedicated Ice Fund.
Right. They better let the other team have the free drinks and then pay for their own drinks. It sets a good example.
You know, we're going to have to talk to somebody about this. We're going to have to talk to somebody about it.
Well, Shiloh's right there.
Shiloh. She's
wait with the camera.
I got to get on the live stream now. You know, I got to be center of attention. Look at me, I'm Shiloh. I guess we did kind of ask her to go onto the ice, though, to get the double takeout balloon.
That's
so,
true.
Shiloh, you should just move the balloon over now to avoid the allegations of collusion.
So this is going to be a shot from Derek. And it cleared out one of the redstones in the front of the house. Moved a little bit of stuff in the house around. Nothing that changed the situation. Team McCarthy's redstone on the 4-foot is still shot. Followed by Team Slower Than Austin's 2 yellows on the 8-foot.
I thought you were talking shit on me there for a second, but I forgot. That's their team name.
That is 100% their team name, as you can see. And it looks like they're going to try and use this hammerstone to get their 2. I think they're going to try and bump that red one in the 12-foot in just a bit. And And it looks like it's too heavy. It's not going to curl the way they want it to. Oh, maybe? No. It was almost a plan B, but it's just a one point for Team McCarthy there.
All right, sorry, I'm setting something up here right now. How did that end shake out, Ryan?
It was a single for Team McCarthy. It didn't curl the way they wanted it to. They almost had a deflection, plan B, raised their red in for 2, but
one is everything there in the 6th end. I'm not sure how the time's looking, if they have 1 or 2 more ends left. But up 3, either way, they're sitting pretty good right now.
Up 3 after 6 is a nice place to be.
I'm getting updates from Shiloh. She is trying to avoid the collusion allegations. Apparently, they do not make bar money. So they are not collecting money. They are not stealing money out of the hands of poor arena curlers.
I still think it's collusion. It still sounds suspect to me.
I mean, someone's paying the bar tab.
Someone's paying the bar tab.
All right.
Yeah, get it across. High as you can. All the way. High as you can.
Jackie with a nice release there. She doesn't look too excited. Joel is bobbing his head with uncertainty.
Peter Johns is estimating the weight. Looks like it's going to be that corner guard.
I'm getting updates that Shiloh was on the ice to ring the bell. I do not know if that was before or after they got this end off.
So there may only be one more end after this.
I will get updates soon. We have top men on it.
We will bring you the updates as soon as we have them. And so the second shot here from Alec is the draw around into the house. They're sweeping for line.
Look at him go.
They've got plenty of room.
All right, so I am getting information that this
And is gonna.
is going to be the last end. So
This is gonna be the last end.
that is what I've been hearing the bell ring before they started this end.
Oh, okay.
So I am pretty certain that this is the last end.
Well, that was a nice draw around there from Alec for Team McCarthy. Considering that now this is the last end, Team Slower Than Austin has a lot of work to do to get themselves set up. And Jackie's second stone is going to stop just across the hog line. Just to the left of the center line. As Darius moves down to the hack to prepare to deliver his first stone, which is going to be a draw. Discussing the plan with his sweepers, clearing off the debris from the hack and his stone.
Jackie is taking a little rest back there, stretching things out in that couch. Those couches look mighty comfortable. I think every club needs to have one of those.
Chairs with cushions are definitely the next level.
All right. And right now we're actually working on getting a live call-in going here. Let me just confirm that we have everything set up for that, and we will have a special guest call in here in just a moment.
Derek is considering his options. He's calling for the freeze on that red stone in the house from Peter Johns. Peter delivers his stone. They're starting to sweep. It looks like it may be a little light. Oh, they need it to curl. There it goes. And sweep to bring it in. And it's not quite the freeze, but that's a good stone. It's right at the top of the 4-foot. With a nice jam opportunity on the red one. So it'll be a little bit more difficult to try and take out. Derek and Darius figure out what they want to do here.
Sorry, Ryan. We're just working on getting a call-in going here. You're doing great.
If you take this over, that's fine too. Yeah?
All right. Darius gets ready to deliver his stone.
All right, yeah. Stay tuned, folks. So long as technology works, we're going to have Jesse McBride calling in right now to talk a little bit about Orange County Curling's dedicated ice. And let's see. You hear?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a great result. That's fine. Good sweep. Yeah. Great.
And Darius' second stone ended up being a very nice center guard. Blocking the draw path for Derek. Looking at those guards, considering getting rid of them. He is going to clear. And here comes the peel weight shot from Peter Johns. Looks to be pretty on target. Little bit of sweep for line. And is it going to catch him right in the center? Not quite, but good enough. They managed to clear one of those red guards, move the other one to the side of the center line, and the call for Team McCarthy is to put it right back. And here's the delivery for that guard from Dan. Both sweepers are going. It's like they're going for Wade and line here. Oh, they really got to go. It's really light. They really got to go.
You want to play for the bottom or you want to hit it? Okay.
Okay, that was a little bit lighter than they had called for, but it's still in a pretty decent spot. Makes Derek's life a little bit more difficult, as you can tell by his dejected stance.
Like normal?
Like he's considering drawing around. Now he's debating calling peel weight to clear some of that junk in the front again. That's what he's going with. For Joel's first, we're gonna get another peel shot here to clear some of those stones in the center. He got one. The red one that they just put there. So the Team McCarthy's guards have been doing their job, forcing Team Slower Than Austin to chase. Try and get something set up for scoring multiple points here. And Dan's second one is going to be a put it back shot. That's a go. It's looking pretty good. Just a nice clean from the sweepers. They're not doing too much to it. Looks like this one they should just be able to watch it coast in.
Yes, go for it, go for it.
And Cameron's going for a little bit of curl, but that's going to be a pretty nice guard. He'll be very happy about that one. Derek won't. And once again, he's going to call for the peel.
I burned it at the last second. I burned it at the last second.
And here comes Joel's second stone. Another peel to clear out some of the junk in the front there. As it comes down, it's going to get the red one on the side and, ooh, not much else. It bumped that center red into the one that was on the left and spilled it out. And then kept the initial one just a little bit more to the right of where it was, leaving Team McCarthy an opportunity to put even more guards in the front and protect that last shot rock. With Cameron throwing his first stone, it's always good when the skip's throwing a guard. Alex sweeping for a little bit of line here. If they get a little bump off that top yellow, that's not terrible. And it just overcurled a little bit too much, I feel like. Eric and Joel are discussing what options they have with this house that they've been given.
Whoa! Whoa!
Trying to do some kind of play to bring that yellow one out off of the wings and into the center, and also at the same time get rid of that red one that's on the button.
Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties there, but I think we are just about ready to have a call in from Justin McBride. That's very exciting. Let me just get his audio up on our end, and we should be good to go. Let's see. Well, I can see Justin now, but can we hear him?
Hi, Justin.
Hey, how you doing, Austin? Ryan, you hear me?
There you are. We got it working.
Oh my gosh. Technical
Good job,
difficulties. First time doing this.
It's like we kind of sort of know what we're doing.
You guys are pros already, I can tell. I mean, you've got a real
Oh my
green screen.
gosh.
I saw.
Yeah. So, Justin, you have a game coming up soon?
We have a game coming up. The team is here. We've just been talking strategy, figuring out our game plan, and number one on the top of the list was food. We got to feed the sweepers.
There you go.
Yep.
Awesome. Who do you guys play?
We actually played Brad Whitlock, the local Curl Vegas team, and Brad, I believe, is probably the president of the club and was instrumental in getting their dedicated ice up and off the ground. So it'll be an exciting, fun game.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll probably try to stream that one. That sounds like a fun one.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, we'd love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your commentary
All right, so before
is very, very good. I just have to say that there's been lots of buzz around the club about all the exciting commentary. Everybody loves it.
Oh, dude, we're having so much fun. Like,
Yeah, it's a good time.
We want to do this more too. We want to do it like whenever we have friends going to Bonspiel, just be able to hop on if they're on a live stream and provide some commentary for, their friends watching at home.
Awesome.
Yeah, and let's see. Again, word from our producer. Can we hear Justin? Okay, everyone at home. Okay, well. That's all right. It sounds like people can hear you pretty good. We can do more call-ins later as well. But first, before we talk about OC Curling Dedicated Ice, I got to ask, who are you rooting for in this game? I mean, this is two of your teammates.
Yeah, I'm pretty torn, actually. When I started to watch, I just decided I'm rooting for a good game. Because I was too torn.
Oh, no, that is such a lame answer.
Very
oh,
middle.
my gosh.
I know it is. I don't know if Derek's going to pull it off. Isn't he a few points behind?
Yeah, it's down 3. He's throwing his hammer shot right now.
Okay.
Red sitting 1. They don't have a great shot. Looks like he's going to be doing like a long run back here.
Yeah.
But no, it's been like a good game. It just came down to a couple stones.
Yeah, there have been some big swings as far as how the end shaped up. And
Yeah. So let's see how this shot ends up, and then we can talk a little bit about some dedicated ice fundraising and everything.
here
Sure.
goes the shot. Onto the red, back into the yellow. And,
Oh, just missed it.
Just missed it.
Giving red 2, and you got to imagine that's going to be handshakes here. Yep, and that is handshakes, which means we get to just talk to you and nobody else.
Sorry about that.
You were bad luck for these teams, I swear.
They're having fun out there, though. Everybody was having a really good time at the school.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah, it was a good game too. It wasn't a blowout or anything
Yeah.
crazy like that. It was very, very well contested.
And with that, we can just go full screen to you now.
Awesome.
I hope you're in this
Yeah,
in the
so-
picture, too.
There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at you. Look at this handsome man. Wearing your dedicated ice fundraising shirt, right? You got a QR code on the
Absolutely.
back. I love those shirts. You don't got to show it to us. I mean, you can, but I'm just going to look at your butt. So
These are actually new shirts that we did up for this Bonspiel. No QR code, just the straight Orange County logo on the front. We've been selling a whole bunch of them already as a fundraiser for the club.
oh, I love it.
That's great. That's really great.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, so this spiel is definitely raising some money for dedicated ice, right? And it looks like we've been doing pretty well at fundraising up to this point. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
We have. So I guess like the spiel first, there's some amazing raffle baskets. There's some amazing silent auction items, like a custom crokinole board with Orange County curling on the buttons and even in the center hole as well. Some really good, fun games that everybody's been playing. One of the most popular things so far has been a human slot machine game. Did you hear about this yet?
I've seen a little bit about that on Instagram, and it looks really entertaining.
Oh, it looks like
It's
so
awesome.
much fun.
It's awesome. You get a couple of people back to back, so they don't see who's drawing out what from their basket in front of them, and they both pull an object up, and if they match, then you win, and if they don't match, then better luck next time. So that was a huge hit in the warm room yesterday. Some people were more lucky than others. So the Bonspiel's been
clip
really
that I had
good
saw
at
was.
that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say that the Bonspiel's been really good. Lots of fun stuff for fundraising for dedicated ice so far. What were you going to say, Ryan?
Oh, I was going to say the clip that I saw of the human slot machine. It was Jackie and Derek, and they actually ended up matching. So that was a lucky winner.
Exactly. That's exactly how it went, and it was contagious. Once one person wins, everybody screams, and the next person wants to give it a try. So it's been tons of fun. But yeah, so no, the fundraising as a whole has been going really good for the club. We decided last December that it's time to really, really start putting a purpose to fundraising and getting our own venue. As you guys know, our club has moved around from one location to another a few different times. And we are super excited to be fundraising. We've got over $200,000 raised so far, so we're a good portion of the way there. Anybody who wants to learn more about our dedicated ice initiative can go to ocdedicatedice.com to learn more as well.
And we
but we've
have
had lots
that
of great
that
support.
link in our description as well for this video if you want to check it out.
The link is in the
Awesome.
description.
Awesome. Thanks, Austin. Yeah, so we've had a lot of really
Yeah.
good support so far. So thank you to everybody who's donated and all of our sponsors so far to date.
Yeah, no, it's been so exciting, and like it's been going so well. And I know you and Mike Cassidy have been, heading this up with a great team, dedicated ice team, doing a wonderful job. And like it just gives us confidence that it's in good hands. And yeah, you guys are crushing it.
It's just so encouraging to come to Curl Vegas because, as you guys know, they just opened their dedicated ice venue. I don't know. I think it was back around March or April of this year. So they're very new. into their space. They've done an awesome job. It's a really, really nice club. And it's just motivating, right, to see another club that's gone through this and been successful. So it gives us as the dedicated ice committee lots of motivation to go back and keep working hard. But more than anything, it's just like the ability for them to curl every night of the week if they want. They have more ice time. They've got more draws. They've got a different variety of leagues. They can come out and practice. I can't wait until we get that situation where we have our own place and we can actually enjoy curling in a game that we love so much even more.
Yeah, I know. It's something we really are looking forward to and really need right now. You know, everybody's been like, I've been noticing, like, with our membership, everyone's traveling for Bonspiel's dedicated ice so much more than like when I first started. You know, it was just like a few teams, but now everyone's doing it. Everyone's seeing like the benefits of it, and you know, some club members are traveling for practice on dedicated ice, and it would be really great to have that at home. And I think we're in a really good position for it right now.
For sure. If you're playing in a arena curling where it's shared with hockey, if you want to play with some good quality ice, you just have to go on the road and travel a little bit. It means flying to clubs and to Bonspiels a fair bit, but we're fortunate that, you know, Orange County Curling Club isn't the first one. Excuse me, let me hit mute while I clear my throat. Sorry, this is in Vegas. It's been a couple of late nights, so.
Oh, I'm sure.
So lots of clubs have gone through this before us, right? So in MOPAC, there are actually clubs now that we can drive to get dedicated ice, which is awesome. Like Vegas is now the closest dedicated ice curling club for us. You've got San Francisco Bay Area Curling Club has dedicated ice in the Oakland area. Phoenix as well, which is one that our club has supported for many, many years because that's a short drive for us as well to get to Phoenix. So yeah, we have to get on the road if we want to play on real ice, but the day's going to come where we can actually have a new venue in MOPAC, and all of those folks can come to our club as well.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, we've made so many local friends and neighboring clubs that, you know, once we get ours open, I know we'll have so much support from those guys. It's going to be so critical having them as well. And so, you know, it feels like we're in a really good spot for it.
Yeah.
We are. Our goal is, if everything works out in a perfect situation, is to have dedicated ice open and ready for the Winter Olympics, which is in 2026. It's a really aggressive time schedule, but if we can do that, we can capture all the momentum that surrounds curling once every 4 years, right? When people see it on the Olympics, and there's a whole bunch of excitement and energy for the sport. So if we can, it's going to be some really aggressive fundraising right now. We're in the very thick of it. So we are actively taking donations from any source that we can to raise as much money as possible right now so that we can start looking for real estate, find a location, and then the real work will begin at converting it to a curling club.
Yeah, no, and it sounds like it's been going well so far. And has OC also partnered like with anybody else, any of the local clubs yet?
As far as, so Curl Vegas is really the first instance of that, where they were super generous and offered us this weekend so that we could host our own Bonspiel. Obviously, being on arena ice, on hockey ice, we don't feel that we can have actually Bonspiel at our club just due to the ice conditions. So it was very generous of them to open up their club for the weekend, and we're able to hold this 3-day Bonspiel, and they're also in the fundraising motion as well to try to make sure that there's still fundraising for their club that just opened. So this is a good partnership, and that we have worked out with them for this event.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have not been able to make it out to that club yet. I wanted to be there this weekend, but you know, we're doing this at home. This is fun. But how has the club been?
The club has been good. The ice is awesome. It's you guys are watching it. It's really quick ice. The hospitality of the club has been awesome. They've got lots of volunteers around helping us this weekend. Also, shout out to our volunteers with Corey and Shiloh and Jackie and Dan. There's a whole bunch of folks from our club who have worked really hard at getting this Bonspiel off the ground. But the venue is really nice. They did a really good job when they converted it. I think it was probably like in a strip mall sort of arrangement where they converted to dedicated ice inside. So 4 sheets and really great ice. And of course, you've got Vegas at your back door too. So everybody has lots of options to entertain themselves that night.
It's perfect, and it's
Yep.
great. It sounds like their ice has been great, and like being just opening. It's awesome hearing that it's great ice right off the bat, and can only get better from there. And okay, most importantly though, how comfortable are those seats in the back?
Those seats in the back are lifesavers. I see, like,
Right? They're everything.
You sit down in it and you just like sink in. The hardest part is getting back up. You just don't want to get out because they're so comfortable. As a skip, you can sit back there and lounge and chill a little bit, but I've actually seen a bunch of sweepers this weekend who just got tired and needed to sit down.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I've been in that
awesome.
position before as a sweeper where I'm sure that I said it should be a law that all curling clubs have to put chairs with cushions in the ice house at some point.
If there's one thing that we learned from this weekend, and when it comes time to building our own dedicated ice venue, we need those couches and lounge chairs like that for sure.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
agreed.
We need it. We need it. Well, that's awesome. Is there anything else? I don't want to make you too late to your game. The other team is paying us pretty good, though, to delay you as much as possible.
Are they? I bet they are. No, I think
Yeah, the
that's it.
Venmo
Just-
is popping off.
well, I expect you're going to redirect all of that to the dedicated ice fund, right, Ryan?
Of course.
Totally, absolutely.
course.
We're gonna go to Vegas though first and put it all on black, and so we could double it up for you.
Right.
There you go. There you go. Just make sure you're a win.
Yeah.
Ryan, congrats on you. I believe you got married since the last time I saw you.
I did, yes. Thank you. It was a good time.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's
Yeah,
joined
so I
the
would-
club.
Awesome. I would say just for all the folks out there, if you want to learn more, go to ocdedicatedice.com. You can learn more about you can learn more there about our initiative, what we're doing. If we have events, we'll post them up there, but also that's a great place where you can donate easily as well.
Thank you so much. And yeah, again, links in the description if anyone wants to check it out. And yeah, this was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna stream your game coming up here, and then maybe after the game we can do a little post game interview. That would be fun.
That sounds good.
Something like
I've been
that, yeah.
missing a lot this weekend, Ryan, so go easy on me, okay?
We'll see.
Ryan will go easy. I won't.
Oh, okay. I got to tell both of you. All right.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Justin. Well, have a good game, and we'll be watching.
Thanks
Thanks
for
a lot,
calling,
guys. Talk soon. Thanks for broadcasting these games as well.
Absolutely,
Of course. Yeah.
it's fun.
It is fun.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Talk to you.
Bye,
See ya.
Justin.
Bye.
All right, that was awesome.
That was
great. Little technical issues there to start, but I hope you guys all enjoyed that. We're gonna try to do some more call-ins throughout the weekend. Well, I guess today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um,
The more we do it, the better we'll get at it.
yeah. So if anyone wants to call in too, take requests. We might say yes. We might say no. Who knows?
It
But
just depends
yeah.
on what kind of mood we're in.
Hey, if the stream starts getting boring, we'll do some call-ins. So the next game it's coming up here at 11:45, and so we'll be back streaming right around there for Justin McBride's game, and that'll be a lot of fun. All right,
We'll see you then.
signing off. See you later.